First up in the show, well, in a big blow to the UK government led by Rishi Sunak, the country's top court today ruled that the government's plan to send asylum seekers to Rwanda was unlawful, adding there was a real risk asylum seekers may be sent from Rwanda to the places they fled from. The UK government's Rwanda plan was designed to stop people crossing in small boats across the channel and instead sending them to Rwanda where they could claim asylum or go home or seek a third country, but not the UK. The ruling comes just 2 days after the shock sacking of Suella Braverman that has split the Tories and created more problems for Sunak. After her sacking, Braverman has dug in her heels, writing a scathing resignation letter denouncing Sunak's leadership as weak and failing to deliver on key policies. The former UK Home Secretary was let off for her comments last week about the government's policies in the handling of a pro-Palestinian march. Braverman's frequent controversial comments seem to have tarnished Sunak's already strained image. However, she remains extremely popular within the Tory party, which means Sunak could witness a political storm within the Conservative Party, raising questions whether Braverman could fuel an internal rebellion in the Tories against Sunak. In fact, in a letter, Braverman claims that Sunak agreed to a secret pact to introduce key measures to secure her backing during the Tory leadership contest last year. She says Sunak betrayed his country by failing to deliver on the claims, and she further says Sunak failed to fulfill his promises on illegal immigration and rising anti-Semitism. And for more on this, we spoke earlier to Nicholas Nugent, who is a senior journalist and former BBC editor. Listen in.
Well, yes, we've had quite a dramatic week, haven't we? We had a cabinet reshuffle on Monday. We had Suella Braverman's vindictive letter to the Prime Minister yesterday. Really, I'm just analysing it now. It is quite incredible, the things she says. And then today we have the Supreme Court rejection of one of the government's key plans. I think there are two sort of knock-ons now that we need to look at. One is what happens about the Rwanda policy, and two is the state of the Conservative Party, where we become aware that there's a big split now between Rishi Sunak's team and what you might call the Braverman sector, the right wing, with her having quite a lot of support within Parliament, though the consensus here is not enough to win a vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister. You'd need 53 members of Parliament to be backing the Braverman line there. And the consensus is that she hasn't got that. So it perhaps is too early for her to make her bid. Now, that faction believe that the next step the government should take is to either withdraw from the European Court of Human Rights or amend Britain's acceptance of it. That's important because if that would happen, the Rwanda policy could go ahead. But the suspicion is the Prime Minister will not want to do that. Indeed, that's become clear from Suella Braverman's letter to him that he was unwilling to withdraw from the European Court of Human Rights, in which case he has the problem of finding another way to combat illegal arrival.